Tyson men's 60-meter dash, and the 5,000 spectators here are on the edge of their seats. Kobe Miller has the best time in the world, and he set that in a meet in Europe. And there is, you're looking at the world and American record holder, Maurice Green himself. And coming back from a disappointing year last year, he's had a pretty good indoor season, but this will be a big test for him. As you look in lane one, that is Kayron Conwright, who does train with Maurice Green.
He sure does. He was 5th in Boston and 6th at Melrose. He's running in good form.
Good under pressure is what his coach John Smith says. Darvis Patton had a great year at 200 meters. Really fine, interesting, nice guy. I've had a chance to spend quite a bit of time with Darvis. He had a terrific year last year. He will be in lane 2. And there's John Capel, coached by Mike Holloway. He left college early to try for the pros, is back in track and field. And there you see him, an Olympian on the team on 200 meters. And there's Mo Green. Green will be in lane 4. And we certainly talked enough about Mo.
Green disappointed with his performance at Melrose last week.
Terrence Trammell will be in lane 5, Carol, and running very well. I mean, superstar in high school, All-American in football, and the male high school track and field athlete of the year who conducted himself brilliantly in college at South Carolina.
He sure did. He completed the double here back in 2000 when he was a collegiate athlete.
And Dwight Thomas is, I think, a scratch here. I've heard that he's a scratch, and you're looking right now at Lindell Frater from Jamaica here, who is out in lane 7. And there is Frater, an Olympian, had a successful career at TCU. And there you see from Mississippi State, Pierre Brown. And all of these men had to qualify by running in heats here. And the fastest times advanced to the final. At 6.54 seconds, Maurice Green and Terrence Trammell both ran that time. John Capel just a whisker behind at 6.55 seconds for the 60-meter distance. There you see Green. Don't count out Capel, an enormous talent, getting back and getting fit.
Maurice Green has not really been happy with his indoor performance at Verizon Melrose games. Expected to come away with the win. Was a disappointing 3rd.
And Trammell is right beside him wearing the all blue. That's the way to differentiate the two as they tear down the track. Trammell accelerates really well, has great top end speed. Green thinks he's got the best top end speed in the world. We'll see.
He does, but Trammell coming back from a 7:42, which is the fastest time in the world this year. So he obviously is running very well. The difference in the start here in the sprints for Trammell as opposed to the hurdles, Trammell stays down a little bit longer in his dry phase. In the hurdle race, you've got to come up quickly to go over the first hurdle. Look at Trammell to stay down just a teeny bit longer.
Trammell's in 5. Their start, get away cleanly. It's pretty even right now, and Capel's right with him. Here comes Trammell. It's Trammell with the lead, and does Capel catch him? It looks like Mo Green gets 3rd, and he comes up hobbling a little bit as they stare up at the Lynx machine to see who separates 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. And it is Terrence Trammell getting the nod in 6.46 seconds. John Capel gets 2nd in 6.48, and Maurice Green gets 3rd.
Well, that was pretty difficult, Trammell and Capel.
Yeah,
and then it was right down to the line. And Maurice Green cannot figure out what is going wrong. His train is off the tracks right now. But Terrence Trammell comes back and runs an excellent 60 meters again. He got out of the blocks very, very fast. Had an incredible transition phase from his start position up into his running form. And he is running very well.
Folks, what you're watching here will be the fastest time in the world this year for 60 meters.
Take a look at how quickly Trammell gets out. Capel on the right side of your screen comes up quickly, but Terrence Trammell was out of the blocks very, very quickly. In the center of your screen, you see Trammell in the blue. He gets out very well. Maurice Green is left a little bit behind, and Capel on the right side of your screen is coming up well. But look how far Terrence Trammell is out at that point of the race, about 50 meters. He still had a meter or two on the other athletes.
Carol, I actually think that the difference was made up. I thought Green got out of the blocks evenly with Trammell, but he didn't have his 2nd gear as he came out of his dry phase and got moving. He didn't have that great top end lift that he's so noted for, and Trammell winds up the winner. Capel gets 2nd, and Dwight Stones is down trackside.
Larry, for the 4th time in his career, he pulls off the double, and both times the best time in the world this year. You got out so fast.
Yeah, again. I mean, it was God working through me. And I knew Maurice was going to be a lot more aggressive this week. He kept saying how he wasn't aggressive last week, so I just knew to stay on top of my game and keep my composure, and I was blessed to come away with the victory.
Is there any concern about you running this well 1 month before the World Indoor Championships, or is this part of the plan?
No, I think it's part of the plan. I don't really look at things in that fashion. Kind of take it 1 meet at a time. Training's been going real well and very consistently, so, you know, I'm just grateful.
This is making this quite a habit. Congratulations.
Thank you much.
And so 2 24-year-old Americans, Terrence Trammell and John Capel, run the fastest times for 60 meters in the world this year and give 28-year-old Maurice Green, the world champion outdoors, the world record holder for 60 meters indoors, something to think about. You know, Carol, I can't remember an athlete ever setting world bests at 60 meters and 60-meter hurdles in 1 meet. I've never heard it done. Terrence Trammell was amazing.
He surely was. And for Gail Devers, it was business as usual. Then Michelle Collins, who was ranked #5 in the world at 400 meters last year, she stepped down to 200 meters and made it look easy. I'm really looking forward to the Nationals in 2 weeks and the World Championships in Birmingham, England in 1 month.
It's been an amazing meet. And so for more, for the 2003 Golden Spike Tour, join us on Saturday, March 1st for the 2003 USA Indoor Track and Field Championships live at 6 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. So for Dwight Stones and Carol Lewis, I'm Larry Rawson. Happy you joined us for the 2003 Tyson Foods Invitational.
Coming up on ESPN's road trip to the Los Angeles International Auto Show, you'll get